Hey y'all, we got another one in. We only 2 days back in at the job. Young lady, what year bike we got here?
'03.
'03? Okay. You ride or you on the ground? It looks like you ride or you on the ground.
Yeah, stay on the ground.
She stay on the ground. Cap, you say stay on the ground. Okay. All right.
I ain't never seen you.
I ain't seen you, but she say she out there.
I mean, in East Bay all over.
Okay, I feel you.
You don't go to the valley though, so you limited though.
No, I'm not limited. I go all around.
So what we got here is she's telling me she doesn't have the disconnects, and she has an amplifier that I don't know nothing about, but it's not even on. So what we're gonna do here is look at the situation, figure out what's going on, give the young lady an estimate, and then get back with her. Most likely we're gonna be rewiring the bike. We don't want to spend unnecessary money with speakers yet, but let's, for the most part, get it back on, get it disconnectable, and so therefore, we can take it from there, and give her the updates as we go along. My name's Carl, just letting you see what I see. We see a lot. Miss Diamond, we're on you. I see you got some Spectrum, whatever. Only thing you hear playing is tweeters. You know why they're playing? Because they're on deck power. So, the problem is this. No sound in the back. Let's see what's going on. Test speaker. One.
I know you love touching me. I can
Speakers are bad. I think it's time for that dreaded phone call, because
in the springtime, don't need no free time.
so the problem is
Baby, slow down.
the Soundstream 6x9. Most likely, the Soundstreams or whatever's up here is most likely Soundstream. So, in this scenario here, what we seeing, got to make the phone call and let them know what's going on. I'm not checking people's pockets. I'm just going to tell you what's going on. You make a decision what you want to do. All the speakers are bad. I'm gonna leap out there. We already know the 6x9s, those are bad, because we use a test speaker, tested them on the speaker, bam, no sound. Most likely the dash is also bad. Amplifier is good. The wiring is actually intact, but as we can tell, it's kind of crazy. But like I said, I'm gonna give the young lady a call, let her know, hey, your speakers are bad. We can keep it how it is and replace all the speakers, you'll be back in the game. Or B, you can replace all the speakers and rewire the bike, so you can get the bags off correctly instead of doing this right here to here. What y'all think we should do? Well, actually, it really is not up to y'all, it's up to the person who owns the bike. I'm just going to be the messenger and inform them of what I see. To every part of the story, there's always a beginning, a middle, and an end. Well, we're starting off at the beginning with no knob. That's how we're going to start off. But we're going to see if we can locate the young lady a knob and get her onto a twist game. Her hand controls do work, I was told. Haven't verified that yet. The tweeters on the corners, she's not happy about that. But here's the part where I'm not happy about. Okay. And I told her some options if I want to get involved with this, and my name's going to be involved. Well, there's some things that need to change. For one, I said, hey, you could replace the speakers, which are all blown, all four of those and the two up front, and leave your wiring as is and turn you on. That's option one. Option number two, you can rewire the bike to my style, change the speakers, put new front speakers, and there was no horn tweeters in that package, and you can get back on. Or D, all the above, new carpet, new speakers, new wiring, new add horn tweeters, new 6.5s in the front, the whole shebang, and we will be in there. So she thought about it, hawed and hemmed, and said, "No, Robert, let's do the right thing." I said, "Okay, I'm doing the right thing with you. Let's do it." So pointing at the previous connection, me and my partner over here was staring at this, and I'm like, okay, I'm not really a side panel bike. I know his bike is a side panel bike, but it's probably done the correct way. There's different ways how I do things. Everybody has their own style, so I don't down talk bad about anybody's bike or how they do it. Every person has their own thing. But what I do not like to see is when you go into a bike and you say, hey, okay, let's make a disconnect. Okay, we got you hot in the ground. For one, you can't determine which one is the hot, which one is the ground, because nobody took the time out to wrap black tape over the ground. You can see it over here, but luckily this plug only goes one way, so you can't mess it up. Okay, flaw one. Flaw number two. We see the disconnect here. That's disconnect number two. It looks like it to be speaker wires. You have to move the tank, the gas, the seat off just to get the other bag off over here. And this was something I discontinued about 10 years ago, maybe 15 years ago. I stopped doing it this way. Evolved to a plug. But this is where it goes bad. The RCAs. The RCAs, as you see, are sitting independent of the whole get down. They're winding, going underneath the tank, going to the front. As you follow it with the phone, take a look at it, bam, bam, bam. We're looking for a disconnect. We're going to pull a bag looking for this disconnect. Well, where's it going to? It's going to a bundle of tape. That bundle of tape extends to here, comes around, and goes directly to the amplifier. So, if she ever has to get the bag off for unknown reasons, like a flat tire brake job, want to detail it a little bit better, you're going to have to get a razor blade, cut all this off, pull these off one at a time. Hopefully you put them back in the same location where they came from. Pull it through here, pull it out through this hole over here, which is the way it would disconnect. So at this current time, it does not disconnect. So, like I said, there's a beginning, a middle, and the end of everything over here. So this is the beginning. We'll come back with the middle. Gotta go. As for the stuff that came off this bike, wow. What did we have here? We had a bunch of wire. We had Alpine in the front. What were these? These were S's, but they really wasn't the shit. Say it self-destructed. Whatever the 6x9 was, Soundstream, full range speaker, two-way, they imploded, blew up. Look, the tweeter, the capacitors, self-destructed, burnt up, melted down. Look at that. Now that, look at the post on that joker. And she had some spacers on there, so it overheated, melted. Man, I've never seen cheap speakers blow up like that. I've seen them just turn off, but boy, I'm gonna give the young lady a how-to on how to play your music. The Fosgates, they were this one The Soundstream Spectrum, yeah, we don't know what it do. It looks interesting, but everything that was connected to it was dead. And so maybe it was a Soundstream hookup. Let me look at the spec on here. Okay, this is your bass boost over there. That was on high pass. Everything was on high pass. But yet we still died a violent death. So all this shit, no good. Just letting you see what I see. I see some messed up stuff. Well, we out for the night. Well, we're gonna clean it up. Removed all the excess bullshit that was going on up in here. Put new tweeters in. Got them both hooked up on the corners. Cleaned up the one bag. Looks Much better than before. Yeah. So tomorrow we'll do the other bag. Got that knob. Had to dig in a few other old radios I had to make it happen, but it's functionable. So we got it going here. We ain't running late night tonight. The hell with that. Gotta go.